Yesterday, the Gatos Guapos bombed out of the OWCS Pacific Grand Finals 1-4 versus Nosebleed Esports. They were OCE's last hope in the tournament. After the matches, I spent a couple of hours talking through exactly why it was that they lost so convincingly. That's what the next 2 hours of this video are going to be. I think Flags gets picked here. This is like, I didn't understand this. You know, like coming forward to poke is like good, right? You come outside here to poke, but then this matchup, you like poke, come back to the point, play the long game on point where you have like all of the high grounds that Surge can run away from Ram. You have all the long angles where you can like isolate people. Like the whole team is like setting up for like a forward dive, it feels like, you know? Like you have the outside angles here and you have the angles over here. But like if you forward dive here, like you get 2 fights instead of 1. Like you can't make 1 fight. You have to take 2 fights. And their Tracer can go touch point at like any point and like fuck up your forward fight a little bit. You're not diving from here. I mean, Punky kind of looks like he's diving from the middle, but maybe that's cap. We just pressure on their walk? Okay, well, it's fine to shoot on their walk. So here you just fucking egregiously trolled, I suppose, by dying, because this is like the most illegal death in the universe. Still even trade though, right? So it's like 4v4. Still like ultra winnable. Slow play, he bubbles. Like, how can he do this? How can this guy do this? Like, there's nobody with him. There's no Tracer. How can these 3 not shoot the Ram running forward and just shoot the Ram out, you know? Like, Ram cannot run across the universe in the open with no cover. Like, this is impossible. This is literally impossible. Shoot your gun at this guy and he dies. Like, what? I remember this was like exactly what it was like to fucking, like, in the early stages of, like, Cuffer just running at people in North America. Like, Cuffer would just run through the open and the hit scans just wouldn't fucking shoot him. And then people started shooting him and it suddenly became a case of he has to like flank and shit. But like this right here, like just keep running back through main. 3 people shoot him. Like he can't keep pushing like this. Why so much hate on Cuffer? Because Cuffer can take it, mate. But here, like Ram gets to take unlimited space on the point. And these 3 people all like back up to the point of fucking like complete giving up everything. And Ram still has like really good full condition. Like Punk blocked 3 people in this choke here, right? Punk took a bubble turn here on the choke, back jumped and didn't die, but Ram is like full condition on the point, pressuring the cap. Like here, there's nobody to ping pong the point really, because like you can't expect your Surgeon to play here, but like your Surgeon should be able to like keep holding S and keep shooting Ram in the face. And Ram is going to move like, you know, he'll slowly close the gap. But if he doesn't have a Lucio pocket, like Young will outrun the fucking the Ram, and like he still has shift, right? Or maybe he shifted earlier. Like what? Literally just look at Ram here, 4v4, just poke a little, keep walking away from Ram, don't have to use shift like early, and just poke Ram on like the long angle, you know? Don't like stand here on the short angle and then have to shift away from the corner. Just poke a little, and then backstep and fight the long angle. Because like this is the angle that's good for the Winston comp, right? Like if their Ram is here and your Winston, it's like your Surgeon can play back here, then like it's really hard for the Ram to do anything because he walks onto the point and sure he can block, but like if you keep greeting for like the forward engagements, which is like, you know, like shades of what they did forward out here too, then you just, you know, you poke them on the walk. It's good to poke them on the walk, but it also costs you something, right? Like here, they've tried to do it a second time, gotten poked heaps on the corner. The bubble doesn't really like block half of the angle, and then they just shit on. But it's so illegal, so illegal. So now they're blocked out. They still haven't lost though, right? Like they still, like they can give cap and they can retake with ults. Like enemy team use Kitsune Rush, they can back jump, they can get out, they can give up the cap. They match. Can they hold? I give up now. Yeah. Still lose this. Like this is nice ping pong, you know? They back jump out. They keep waiting. They keep waiting. They fucking get a kill. Collegs gets the touch. Punky gets back in as well. This is like nice ping pong. Like the whole front line has like done everything right now. The back line sort of like chilling, like all on the same angle or whatever. Could Yank split and take an off angle and play for the beat? I mean, where the fuck is he going to off angle on this point? It's a big straight line, mate. Like, but the only thing he can do in a B push turn here is he can use slide and he can get up here. From up here, you have like a decent position and the Ram can't really punch you anymore. You can't like, you know, you can charge up your rail and you can like drop down here and finish a kill, right? But like there's no, you don't start down here, right? This angle's dog shit. So like you just play for this long stretch, and then shift up onto the high ground so the Ram can't punch you anymore. It's like literally all you can do. But you don't just like do it at the very start, do you now? Now here, beat for beat, 5v4. So like hugely advantage for the Gatos, right? How loose?
This ends.
Clock, 5v4 and clock. I mean, he's just not shifted high ground, you know? Like you just have to shift high ground. If you shift from here to here, then you don't die. If you shift from here to here, you don't die. He shifts, Aki misses his Suzu, game is done. You know? Like this is just game losing. It's a PG slide. Sliding away from the people that are on the flank. It's 5v4. Only way, yeah. I mean, just brazen bull. It's plain and simple, brazen bull. There's no like fucking side fight fundamentals or anything complex or any like misplay from the. It's just you just have to be on the high ground. You just have to not die. Now it's a 4v4. It's still winnable, mind you. There's a primal raging Winston. It's 4v4. Everything else is all even right now. Is Kalex gonna die? Fuck, dude. Everyone's just dead in the clutch. Dongyun can't live. What here? Like everyone really needed to like get out and live. And like, I remember seeing this one. And it's like impossible, you know? Like here, it's over. The primal, it's like exceptionally winnable, but they like lose the scrap, whatever. Now what? Felt like Clear got insane value on Ram this series, and I don't understand why really. I mean, you can see that they're not shooting him. And they're playing close corners instead of far corners. Like, you can literally see from here, like from the scene here standing on this corner, and from the scene here standing on this corner, you can see why the Ram team won. That's literally all it takes. All it takes to see why the Ram team won is watching two fights where the hit scan took the short, greedy angle rather than the long, safe angle. The long, safe angle is good and is impossible to push on. Like, if you play the long, safe angle versus the Ram can't do anything because he takes so much damage on all of his long crosses and the Sojin just farms. But these two scenes illustrate how Clear can carry, you know? Like, if the Sojin walks close enough that Clear can just push, like at the start of his form timing, it's done. But then like here, like in the clutch, when they like need to live, they have the scrap, that's done. They lose Nyang, 4v4, they lose Tracer, they lose Flip now. You know, like at this point, it should probably be a bit of a like, you know, you want to live, you want to get out, you want to like go back for one last touch, right? Like you have no ults, they have no ults, there's 25%. So like people live and you can get one more tap. Dongyun somehow wall rides across the entire enemy team to live, but like Punky goes for like more kill, like he's still primaling. I think he tries to kill someone, and now it's like if Punky touches, he's gonna die, right? All you can do is like run away, hope someone else is gonna touch, but like it's pretty fucking optimistic, right? Like the flip went through like when Kelsey died, so at this point it's like cool. What now? Yeah, I mean it's just done. Like. It's too hard to get the ping pong touch there. And then we saw this one already. I thought it was a side fight when I was on Colorhex's POV, but actually just completely unrelated to the side fight. I thought it was a case of like Tracer and Ram killing Young, right? But it's not Tracer and Ram killing Young. It's just Ram. And if it's just Ram, then it's just a Sojin. You know, it's just a positioning problem. Like, if there's two people pinching on your Sojin, then like you need more than one person dealing with it, right? But if it's just hit scan versus tank, like the hit scan just has to use their legs better and use their slide better, you know? Like that's all there is to it. Like especially you can see like Aki's like rammed up Nyang's ass a lot, you know? Like so here like, we can skip over this point, go back to the final point because actually we didn't even watch the fight they lost, did we? Or maybe it was this fight. No, it was this fight, right? Because Punky kills, they get the kill. Noted. Have you got your notepad out now? Here. So he's traded. Still a 4v4, you know? Like, still, like, should not lose. This is where these, like, pushes for Punk get, like, dodgy is the problem, you know? Like, when Punk was saying before, like, why should I not push this? Why should I not push this? It's like, you need people to, like, flip over with you, you know? You need people to, like, come and fight in the backline with you. Like, if it's only him, maybe we just need to use an ult. You just need people to come and fight with you, you know? You just need +1 to come and do something with you. It's like, you've seen an opportunity, you've seen a timing to come and do something, but you need someone to come with you that isn't coming over the ramp, you know? Like, you want your team to use an ult. Like, what do you want people to ult in the 5v4 when you're up? Like, people start ulting in the 4v4, like, you use all three at the same time, which is, you know, probably not ideal. But, like, you don't need anyone to fucking ult when Young killed himself in this scene, you know? Like, that's not necessary at all. But like these push scenes are like really fucking hard if your whole team can't like flip over to carry with you, right? Like every time you like push past this corner over to here, you have to like spin and fort like you're using double. I'll push, thumb up. I mean, you're playing Orisa versus Ram. Like, it's so easy to just maintain. Like, how lose? Like, you've still just killed. Like, again. Like, you just solely killed, like, 2 people in this fight. Like, you know, borderline solely killed 2 people in this fight. Probably not a fucking TP. He's fucking Mr. Suzu on himself. Like, that's an inspirational play. You pushed a Kiri that had TP and Suzu. He misses the Suzu on himself and doesn't TP out of your ult. Fucking absolute masterclass, man. Absolute masterclass. Paul, are you still there? Ooh. That's impressive. Okay, so now Dongwon's just punched out in the beat trade. So, you know, presumably caught up in the snare. What now? Pushes, doesn't really do anything, gets caught up in the snare, gets punched to death. Still even, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Is there even a third? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Like, I'd say better for the Gatos. Punky's stuck over here though, so when they respawn, they're going to start shooting him in the back. He's far back. He's far back. Everyone has like really good angles to shit on clear on point right now, you know? But he TP's on. Now the game is done, you know? He just TP'd onto the Ram. He had a position right now where from here, he can shoot the Ram in the side of the head. He can shoot the Ram in the side of the head. He can heal his Orisa. He can heal his Orisa. He TP's on here. He's done, you know? So yeah, now he's dead because he used TP badly when he could have just had the triple angle. Like they had Tracer here, Orisa here, Kiri here, like insane triple angle to just shit on the enemy Ram on point. Punk wasn't even taking damage. High Vision had the angle to shoot him here and he came through here instead. So really doable. Like, and if Punk starts taking damage, he can just push onto the Ram on the point and they still have the triple angle. I have 3 lucky keycaps and 3 lucky bracelets on my left hand. You got too much luck. Now Punky's dead too. 699. Did Gatos Guapos lose yet? Yes, they did. Okay. Retake here. I think this retake is like... Oh, this retake's really hard. You see, like, when the enemy team was retaking, every time the Lucio Tracer would try and take the side, you know? Because, like, from the side, you can get in behind, you can peel people away. If you come through the main side... If you come through the main side and you try and come through here, it's very much like a trade fight, you know? Like, your Tracer can come over here, your Lucio really can't, right? So, like, only your Tracer can come over to this side, your Lucio really cannot come here. If your Lucio comes here, instant snare, instant dead, right? Like, it's important if your Lucio Tracer is going to go side, that it's somewhere away from the backline, like, away from the Ram. But here, this, like, 5-man retake, it's, like, instantly destined for failure, right? Because, like, you just look at these positions and you can see, like, enemy Lucio Tracer is causing all these people to turn around. Here on point, again, like Punk push, but like no pinch for Punk's push, right? Like the other ingredients are not necessarily there because when he goes, it's really hard for other people to swing with him, you know? Like if Sojin swings wide onto the Ram, Sojin gets punched by the Ram, and Color Hex, like he has not been able to take any space, you know? This is where like the side fight problem feels more apparent, you know? Because like now you can see these two are like really hamming up these players. Like lots of people need to turn around for these two, for their Lucio and Tracer. But on this side right here, not so much. So like Clock comes out and Punk just gets absolutely royally shit on, right? Like absolutely destroyed. You can call it like a 1-for-0 ult difference, but like in this 1-for-0 ult difference, like Nyang is 97% on overclock. They haven't taken the side space. Like, I don't know, what skills have we used to touch here, you know? It's like double skill, get to the corner, but like the fort is like really reasonable. Here, like if Nyang has clock when Punk pushes, again, I think good, to be honest, you know? Like, again, if this just is 3% difference for Nyang's overclock, like when Punk swings on, if Nyang can clock, this fight feels so much more even. I think the Lucio Tracer positioning is still crap, you know? But like you can salvage that. Your Lucio can play the main side, your Tracer can come down here, and then you can still have like a really good fight on the point where like your Sojourn is dealing with their Lucio Tracer over here, your Tracer is dealing with their Sojourn over here, and your Orisa is like really close and face to face. You know, like Punky can like really kill the Orisa here. But the problem here is like it's like a big picture ult gaming issue, right? Like there's no overclock to match the enemy team's overclock, and this is like a macro problem, you know? It's like Punky's pushing with the skill before the ult is online, Young doesn't have the ult on time yet. Like whatever like the communication issue is here, like you can see that there's like issues on multiple fronts though, right? Like this side fight is good and is going to fuck the back line. This push timing is like a little early relative to the overclock. And then this guy, like in the previous fight, he's walked close to a ram and died. In the previous scrap, he slid face to face with the ram instead of above him and died. So like that'll lose you this trade. And now like they need to fucking reset fast, right? Like we're at 50% right now. They get like an enormous trade. They get an enormous trade, but they also die like extremely late. Because they like, at 50% the fight is lost, you know? At 50% the fight is lost. Now they need a touch. They overclock. I think Punk can touch or Culminated can touch. I think Punk gets the first touch. I remember the comms on this one. The comms on this one were really bad. The comms on this one were really bad. I remember listening to Culminated's comms on this one, and it was like, one person said they could touch, one person didn't say anything. I can't remember what it was. But one person said they could touch. Did you say you weren't sure, or did you say you could? Because I feel like I remember in the comms, one person said they could touch, one person didn't say anything, and then both of you touched. And then because both of you touch, okay. Because I think that's like the problem, right? Well, that's just fucked then. If that's the comm, then it's just fucked, you know? Because it's like, if you say you can't, he's going to go, and then you say you can, and then you're both going. Like, this is, yeah, there you go. So this one's on you. Because, like, right now, like, still a really clutchable scene. If Nyang can get over here wide, and the ping pong starts, and you have good ping pong, then it's like a really winnable scene. Just because like you have a clock and they don't have anything to match. But instead here, like now recall's burned, he's really low. Like he loses condition to touch, you lose condition to touch. Now you just have like this outrageous cooldown deficit. Suzu's out as well, like just for the touching players. Like if you could touch and Punky could preserve, and then you could go clock, save Suzu, come wide, would be great, you know? Power punch on a clear, very nearly kills clear. Even now, I mean, it's like loosely winnable, but I mean, the front line being dead, I mean, it's pretty much done. I got a permaban George Poops. Like, I got a permaban George Poops.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Guys just client supreme, dude. Like, it's insane. Okay, this fight here, what's going on here? Forward hold. 3 high ground take versus the Ram. A little bit of a hit on the rotation.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds. Flashpoint unlocked.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, here, walk wide versus the Ram, walk wide versus the Ram, stay max range from the Ram, stay max range from the Ram. So hard to be pushed here, you know? So hard to be pushed. But here, not walking the wide lane, walking the closer lane.
Flashpoint unlocks in
And then,
10 seconds.
little reset, but now Punky's jumped over here, is face to face with the Ram. They want to fight, they want to fight. You can see the call is to fight, right? Rush is out. Still outrageously winnable. Punky's fine. Like, Punky jumps into the scrap, but Nyang just sort of like slides in the middle of everything. And like once he's slid into the middle of everything, then it's done. You know, he like wants to get into the rush, but like the position for this rush is crap. I feel like somewhere in here there was an opportunity to like flip around the top. You know what I mean? Like take the position for your backline that is like insanely OP versus the Ram. Yeah, you missed the grand finals. Like the backline, the Ram like walking up a little bit. Like if Sojin just walked far, the Ram just couldn't do this, you know? Like the Ram can't cross like all this open space. It's too much open space. So like backline needed to walk like far rather than close to rotate top, and they should just be rotating top. They should just be rotating top. And then like once the fight like starts to break down a little bit more, it becomes like way more complex as to like whose decision is what, you know? Like once there's a Kitsune rush in main and you want to fight in that, and Punky's in here and Color Hex is in here, like you'd have to hear the comms. Can you stop spinning your monitor around? I'm dizzy. Get some like anti-nausea glasses or something. I'll watch the game, you know, my way. So here, like in the middle, once this has like actually started, like sure, Young slid in, like got punched out. but like he also doesn't know the position of the enemy ram, which is like a problem, right? Like he should just be, you know, a little bit more disciplined with it. Like, you know, trying to take the high ground side towards the point, trying to get more meaningfully over to the point, but like forcing this fight here is just not good, I think. Like forcing this fight here, I think is just not good, because like this is the space on the low ground where nobody can have high ground, where everyone has to fight close. I get that their ram walked in and fed, but that's a product of like 5 other mistakes that we've already talked about. So like now the fight is done. Next turn they have beat. We've had to get through 60% to get here. What's going on? Like, just railed on the rotation. Here, like, I don't know, this just has to be Dongun's fault, I guess. Like, just early cross or something. Like, just can't be dead. Like, just Tracer got a side flank through here that was free. Monkey got like a decent dive up here. If the timing is right, if the swing is well timed, the Dongun isn't dead, then, you know, at best, they get a kill on the Sojin. At worst, these people backstep and these people walk forward. Okay, so now just like late deaths because the backline's dead. There's no opportunity to push.
This ends now.
Thanks for the sent, X-Ray.
This
Fancy some ads?
now.
Got that fatty AFK host, so. Alright. What's going on here? This fight is hideous, but I'm distracted. Okay. Sorry, let me rerun this because I'm terribly distracted and I'm not focused on the fight. So here, Young is like a lost puppy here. Like coming through this lane makes no sense, you know? I need you to engage with like the big picture theory versus Ramatra. And the big picture theory versus Ramatra is if you are a hit scan, you need to be as far away from the Ramatra as you possibly can. It's what I was talking about on the first point. It's what I was talking about on the second point. You need the long lane as the hit scan, yeah? Like you need to come here as hit scan versus ram because you need the longest angle to shoot. If you come this side as hit scan, the ram can stand here. It's the hit scan's job to try and poke out the ram from a side angle, right? But this is not a valid side angle to do that because the ram can just match your rotation from cover. You know, the ram can stand here or here. Here he'll get poked, but here he will not. So it's like impossible to push through there. So here, Nyang is coming through a side where it's really hard to go as Sojin. This is the Tracer side. This is where your Tracer can go to retake. They're trying to get like a cool little pinch. I get the vision of it, but like it's an accident prone place to go as Sojin. You know, it's like we're trying to make a play when we have ult, like we have, it's basically ult advantage, right? Like enemy team has clock, but like they have beat for clock. They're gonna have primal and clock soon. Like red team has better ults than blue team. So if you play far and they clock you here, you can kite it easy. You can't kite easy along here because you're committed to the side and you're split, right? So here, like here, there's beat from Donu as well. Like they've actually managed to kite this out, but now we're beating for nothing. So it's like a 1-for-1 trade. We deleted our best ult. Color Hex gets the point touch. Again here, Color Hex is like violently throwing, I think. Like when Color Hex comes to touch on this part, I don't know if you're still watching, Kelsey. I think here, like you must touch here. Like you must touch here. You must come to the fucking side of the fountain where they can't shoot you. Because here, you come on this side for some reason. Like you're getting ready to dive. I get that. Like you want to be closer to dive. If at best, you know, like you'd want to be like right here on the corner. But like the way you approach it, like just looking at this from like your POV, it's like so like lose my turn coded. You know what I mean? Like you come here, you're in the middle, you're shooting at max range, you're making them turn for you. But like you want to tap point, and you know if you want to be ready to pinch, you're on this corner. If you want to be tapping the point and waiting, you want to be hiding, you know? But like out here in the middle, it's not easier for you to pinch. You might turn ahead, but it's way easier for you to lose your turn as well, right? So here, like, they kind of slide back for you, they deal with you, but like your recall's gone because you did that. You had to use like fucking 2 blinks just going pop, pop, back and forth, and now you have no recall for like the actual important clutch moment, you know? You still have 20% to work with. There is 0 rush right now, recall or otherwise. So like, Dongyun's beat sucks here. Young's flank isn't very good, I think. You know, like, he's trying to like go for like an all-in flank beat dive thing. I think if that was the play, like if they were doing what they were doing here with Nyang on the flank and Donghun on the flank and Aki on the flank, what they really need is to beat push, right? Like, you can fully justify what Young was doing down here if they beat push. Because if they beat push through here, then Young has like a great angle on the back line. He probably still gets traded out by the Ram. He probably still gets fucked by the Ram, but at least they can fight, right? But beating to kite when you're splitting like this is just no longer an option, you know? And Colorhex here could have like flipped the cap, could have like peeled people back. Lots of options here, lots of options, but none of them exercised. And now like they have 20 seconds on the clock and they're just all running in, you know? Like they have so much time to play slow, play slow, play slow, let their tracer tap the point at 99 and play the clock. But instead it's just all in, you know? It's all just commit. Running in, he's sliding in, he's jumping in. He has no turn, he has no recall. He has, how many blinks does he have? He has one blink and he has no recall because he already went for the point touch. Like everything is so disconnected, you know? Like it's fucked. So now it's just like the game is cooked. I'm pretty sure Punky here solo kills like 3 people. Like this is a 3v5. I'm pretty sure Punky here solo kills 3 backliners and wins them the game. So like Aki wins a clutch duel versus Bun and Punky solo kills 3 people in that corner. You know? And we can talk about how this is like an insane play for Punky, but we're talking about team play right now. We're not talking about the fact that Punk is a better player than most of the people in this lobby, right? The fact that Punky can walk forward and use his cooldowns and use his buttons and kill everyone. We're talking about like the overall team play. That's like why this team loses. And you can see why, because they're like, they're fucking taking all of these like aggressive forward fights, like all of the condition to win versus the Ram is like playing for the long angle, you know, allowing your hit scan to prevent the Ram from doing anything. Ram is not a raid boss anymore. Ram is shit now. Ram versus hit scan, pocketed hit scan, safe hit scan that can't get dived, impossible. Long angle, Ram just can't walk. Ram's armor doesn't fucking do anything anymore. Ram's block does like half of what it used to. It's so nerfed. Even the snare is shit now when you're at long range, right? But like they're not playing for the conditions. They're not playing for the conditions to win. Like when their hit scan is flanking through here to try and win, which means that he can't take an angle on the Ram, you can see the problem. When the hit scan is walking through here to try and rotate, when there's a fucking distant staircase over here to do the same thing, you can see the problem. Welcome back. Welcome back from your 7-day pause. Shiba Overwatch? I don't know how to say your name. So anyway here, Punky, nuclear clutch, really gets it done. Thanks to the Senex, right? Now they're back, they get these kills. They have overclock for the next turn, and they have the high ground. Thing is, playing for high ground here, it's a little bit bait, honestly. Like on this point, you've got more options, right? Like this is, it's not quite the same as Suravasa, I think. Because on Suravasa, you get like a big long stretch compared to this one where there's more cover in the center of the point. So I think on this point, there's like a little bit more of a case for hitting the rotation, you know? Like hitting a rotation along here, your tracer gets like freeze setup on the flank here. Your tracer gets like a really free setup on the flank here. It's like very, very difficult to block. And diving out here becomes much more appealing. If you play up here to start and the enemy team walks main, you should just win with your Sojourn up top. But the enemy team should just rotate all the way right side, relatively safe and clear top from you as the Winston team. So like here, I think there's a little bit of a 50-50, you know, like you can dive outside here if you have full condition, or you can play for top. You look at the positions right now and it's pretty hard to dive outside, in all honesty, because Colorhex is right side, so he's on the wrong side to get that free pinch that I just talked about, and Aki's respawning. So like they should probably play for like hold top and hold the long side, right? You start up here, you pressure their walk a little bit, you like hitscan can walk through here, poke through main, but you know, you're starting main top and making them clear main top. And if they walk main, like you poke them in main, if they walk main, you just go top, right? And then they can't do much. So here, poke, it's all a little bit passive. I think the backline is like quite far behind. This is a really long lane, right? Like a really long lane. So you can poke, you know, pretty freely up through here. But again, just so illegal. Like the Ram just walked in 1v5. It's over, mate. Is there a score on the screen right now? My bad. Yeah, the game's well over, bro. Well over. This shit been done. Yeah, like here, this is just like the most illegal shit in the world. Like 3 backliners all standing on top of each other doing absolutely fucking nothing. And the Ram has zoned all of them out of the fight. 1v3. He's zoned out his counter. Like, how is this possible, right? Right here, poking through main. Ram walks up on the corner, snare is out. Just come top. And then the Ram is out in the open, 1v5. Just come top. Even come over here. Just come to any of the high grounds where you can get a double angle, you know? But here, Suzu's out. Aki takes an angle. Aki takes a good angle right now. You know, he's taken a sensible position where he can hold up top. And now just overclock from the back of main. Stuck on low ground, so can't get past the ram anymore. Can't swing. Can't do anything in main because Clear has this position. Still winnable because Clear is so fucking low. But people need to kill this guy. Back jump, annihilation, rush, done. You know? Like, when I watched this in the VOD, I thought this was like an ult diff. You know? I thought this was like 3 ults to 1. But really, like, should have been hitting them on this rotation, right? Like, when they were crossing up here. These guys are all alive. This guy is behind the statue to start. Should be poking them on this rotation. Everybody is alive. Everybody is in a position to poke them on this rotation right here. You poke them on this rotation, you make them feel some pressure. If an opportunity presents itself, you can dive out. If it doesn't, then you can backstep and you can play top and you can play for the long game. But like, you cannot start at the furthest back block. If you start at the furthest back block with no attempt to poke them forward, then you get fucked. The difference between the furthest back block on this map and the point on Suravasa is Suravasa and here both. Even if you start here, so I suppose it's not much of a difference, but like, you can get up to high grounds that surround the point. That means when you back up, you can still be really effective. But if you just back out to the back of main, you slide backwards like Young did on the first point, you slide backwards like Donghyun and Young did here, where you just come into the back of main and you're boxed in this straight line, no ability to take a high ground and wrap at all, then you're fucked, you know? Because then the Ram just takes one corner, you can no longer double angle him and you're shit on. Like, you're just zoned out of the fight. He zones more than one player. So I think that's how they lose Sura. I think that's how they lose Sura. Really, like, weak understanding of how to play into the Ramatra. And then what's the other map that they lost that's like worth talking about? Did they win or lose Espiransa? I think they lost Espiransa. Who won? It's 4-1 for Nosebleed. I think I'll watch the Espiransa. W5QRQP. You were telling me side fight, but I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna be. Yeah, I mean, I think the side fight thing was like just wrong, to be honest. Like from your POV, there was a fight where it mattered, right? Like, there's definitely a fight where it mattered. Like, I think if you look at like Punk's style and you think about like how differently it would play if you were like side fighting and winning the side fight, to be honest, I think you would probably trade their whole backline every fight, pushing through the side, to be fair. But it's not like the be all and end all. Like, whether you side fight or not doesn't stop your whether you side fight more or not doesn't stop your hit scan from dying to punches a lot of the time if the tracer isn't connecting. But the thing is, like, you know, you will trade more, right? Like, you will kill more players if you win your side and you and Punk go kill everything, right? Like, a good Winston Tracer together can 1v5 or can 2v5, you know what I mean? Because, like, you win your forward trade, you have one support with you 3v5, and then you just win, right? Like, you wipe their backline, then you wipe what's on point. Like, with good team play, like, it's possible, I think. Okay, so here, Espiransa is a rough word, unfortunately. Starting on Reaper here is like just a crazy take, I think. Like, what's banned here? What are the bans on this map? Sojin ban? I think Sojin must be banned. Raya Diva? Yeah, I mean, like, I think you should just play Sojin here. Like, map that's full of long angles, you know, map that's full of long angles. I get that you just like lost playing Sojin versus Ram, but like, I think Reaper just sucks versus Ram, right? Like, yeah, you go Soj after one fight. I just think it's a hot take to start it, I suppose. How has this happened though? Like, how has this happened? Is this just like you don't have a support at the start? Dominant's just like fucked something up here. Like, I didn't watch it very closely, but it's like he's got cover and he like comes off high ground down to here and he just gets like poked really low and then Clear just like wraps around the entire map and kills him. Like, does he have shift? He just shifted now. I mean, your backline is just fed, like just violently fed to clear. Honestly, like, I mean, you watch this fight. It's like no hit scan to shoot the ram, like no hit scan to shoot the ram. The ram just form timing, walked all the way through your backline, killed both. Thank you for helping to break down Team Liquid style, Gorge. We will not forget you, bro. We will not forget you. Here you nearly clutched up, right? You killed 2, but it's impossible to win with no supports, mate. And both of your supports have just insta-died to nothing, so that's tough. Now you have a hit scan. Tracer Kiri coming top. Really gets cleared out a little bit. You go behind. You and Aki go behind. Don't get shit on by the Rams. You have like long angles. You have you behind. You've lost card control though. I think you just die with recall here from memory. Yeah, you just die with recall. So you just tossed here, Kelsey, I think. Because like here, the start is nice. Like you start fighting for the side, trying to peel the cart back, peeling the cart back. Here though, like you got to have like a Wu Yang orb or something to like keep enabling you to do this, right? Like their tracer's out of position. You're getting like the free flip on the payload. Like if you have like more of a capacity to like maintain this side and keep flipping the card away, then like their hold up here will naturally get broken. Like even coming back for the mini is like super reasonable, but like if you had Wu Yang orb right from the start, instead of like needing your Kiri to flank with you or having your Kiri flank with you earlier, then like you just wrap around here and you just keep stealing things away to the point that like now once you're getting meters, something has to change. And they lost to clear on Winston too, so I kind of want to watch that, to be honest, because that's fucking crazy. Losing to clear on Winston for the... Yeah, I see you want to steal, but because you like don't have the resources to keep you alive, like you don't have a Wu Yang orb from the start. Doesn't Wu Yang orb stay for like... It's 7 TV, John Paul. Doesn't Wu Yang orb stay for like 5 full seconds, like a really long time? I don't know how long it actually is, but I think it's like longer than a Zen orb, right? Like it's really long. So yeah, like if you're gonna go for stuff like this, it's like really helpful for you to like have the resources early, because now like by the time the cart, yeah, like now Bun is pushing cart instead. Like so the cart control game here is really weak. Punky jumps top and doesn't bubble anything, and you're diving the cast. So like here, like huge like coordination fuck up. And like Nyang is sort of just boxed out of the fight here, right? Like there's really nothing for Nyang to do. If he comes top, he gets blocked by the Ram. He can like come down here and play main and poke away. You know, like that's the best he can manage. He can poke and poke and poke. He slides up and dies to the Ram, punching him to death. First time Aga, thank you very much. Welcome, Xena. So yeah, here, good luck. Awkward fight. You're all boxed up in the staircase. Bun feeds on the cart. Clear, because he already formed, he can't push the 4 people inside. It's like low-key, high-key winnable again. Maybe Young should just be over here, to be honest. Like, Young... Maybe this might actually just be an extension of the same problem that I was talking about before, to be honest. I'm not 100% on like the prescription of the hit scan feedback here, but I feel like trying to ever walk up here is so dumb because you're just not going to get away from it, right? Like you should just come here and just poke top, right? Like you just get like a long angle and you can poke them off the high ground from here. So I feel like from here, you can see cart and you can see the high ground and it's impossible for you to be pushed. So he should just be here from the start. And maybe Dongyun should be here as well. Like Kiri can try and like go wide and do a little bit more Kiri bullshit. And Dongyun can just play from here and do everything that he otherwise wants to do. So I think, yeah, that's right. I think the backline positions like all need to change to just be further from the rim. And here, Axe dead. Bubble turn again. You're stealing card a little bit. You're stealing card a little bit. You should just keep doing this, I think. Like, you should just keep doing this until the point that they start contesting you. Like, trying to, like, come back into the fight and stuff is actually, like, resulting in you not getting the space that you want, you know? Like, if you stay on payload in these scenes, like, if you're not poked out, you are full condition. Like, if you're not poked out and you stay on payload, then the enemy team has to deal with you, right? They have to start chasing you. They have to stop holding forward. Your backline is not walking. My team is too far. I'm going to get poked out. I mean, are any of them watching you? Like, aren't they all watching your team? Isn't that why your team isn't coming? I don't know. I feel like you just got to keep working through this side of the map and making them come to you a little bit more, you know? Like, Punky comes up. These two are just stun locked by the Ram, you know? Like, completely stun locked by the Ram. Their backline was literally right there. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, you can push the cart, like, all the way with this corner, you know? Like, you can just stand here and push it. You gave up before you'd even gotten past the midpoint. There's no checkpoint, but, like, you can just keep pushing and pushing and pushing for fucking ages. But it's like, it's minor, you know? The problem here is probably that you're... I mean, now he's just gonna die, right? It's just... this is just insane, is it not? Like, this is just like walk, 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 and then... just keep walking until the ram runs at you and then slide away, you know? Like, just keep walking and then slide away. But here, like, just dead to fucking nothing. This is just dumb as fuck. So you guys do a good thing in the front, like Tracer, Kiri, Winston. You like carry, you trade these two. You've got car control right now. Sack these bombs, keep pushing car. Sack these bombs, keep pushing car. One person pushes car, two people come forward and fight. Like, game winning. So, like, you just can't die like that though. Like, you just can't. Like, these scenes are like, there's like good things that happen and then just like absolute fucking war crimes. You know what I mean? Like, right here, like, Axe got the position. He's pushed the cart, but then he just peeks and fucking fights and gets shot in the back and dies to nothing. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be like a TP to escape. There's got to be a way out of here. He doesn't want to TP onto the ram, but like, he did get massively bursted, but I don't know. There's just something, you know, Finn ain't doing that, right? Like, Finn ain't doing that. In defense of Finn. Nobody has ever told me that. Oh, is he? All right. Still winnable. 2 players down here with no heals holding it down currently. We got lots of heals. We got 4 players. So these people need to stop being able to hold down the cart, I think. Got like a Wu Yang orb here. Hitscan can't really poke out from this corner, but like these players are all back. So ideally, trying to poke out these a bit. They beat and they title blast, and the only person to die is their tank. Oh no, it's a beat and title blast trade actually. Who did we title blast? I didn't even see. Staring at clear. Donghoon uses title blast on. Who has it? Am I stupid?
We're almost there, everyone.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, you can see how it happens.
It's showtime.
The problem for you is that like you kept like swinging wider, like out into the open to try and get the TP back, right? But like, you know, your safe path is like down here. You know, you're like jerking off in a corner. You like come into these rooms, and then when the Tracer comes to duel you, she's like face to face with you in the kill zone, right? And then you can get your TP eventually. Like someone can come and help you. But yeah. All right. So here, there's a title blast turn that again I've not missed because I was talking to Aki, but who cares? Young goes down, he's in the snare, he gets one for one traded, but still like super, like a favorable trade because of the alt state. Punky jumps, Punky primals, Bun steals cart. Bun steals cart, Bun dies, Punk lives. Like super one now, right? Like just keep pushing cart, keep pushing cart. Can't get any staggers.
Has lost the lead.
They have lead. They can check as well. Like colleagues just stay on cart, stay on cart. Good, like, really good area to, like, use an overclock. Like, now, hitscan's back. It's a little unreasonable to expect Color Hex to keep holding the cart in this scene. But, like, as soon as the ram starts walking out into the open, it's time to ult, right? Like, Young's here. Young's here. Ram is here. Like, you can clock now. You can clock now. You can flip out into their main, even. Like, honestly, I think here, like, this is the most free flip of all time. Like, you will hear this called all the time, where it's like, maybe it's not so free, actually. Young's pretty late. So, like, Young can't ult the walk. Because he's still respawning. He's touching cart. If Color Hex is able to, like, hold it on cart for a second, then you can clock, and Punky's blocking here, and the ram is just stuck with no help in the world, right? And like at any point, even though it's like flat space, you can like have the Kitsune Rush coming all down here and you can flip the map pretty good. Because Monkey can still like back jump and contest the high ground really easily, and Tracer can go do whatever the fuck she wants with like all of this space under here and all this space over here, depending on where the enemy team is. But you can have like a good position to clock. But he can't clock the walk because the ram's dead. I think, you know, like minor thing is like, you know, praying that Kelsey held the cart for like another second, you know, like use the cart pillar a little better and like didn't get poked at all and use the cart pillar a little better. But like, that's unreasonable when like the enemy Tracer came up here and started poking him. So like he backed up, it's reasonable. It can happen, but like who has the orb, you know, like does Kelsey have the orb? Like, we're healing a Winston right now with our Wu Yang orb. So, like, Tracer pushing cart right now should be getting all the pockets so Tracer can keep holding the cart. Like, a Tracer shouldn't get poked out when you have full position on the high ground to do absolutely everything. I think as well, like, you know, entirely possible. Like, Tracer should have orb. Kiri should be trying to take an aggressive angle, you know? Like, you need to create backline positions that don't look like this versus these comps, you know? Like, your Kiri needs to start wide and then just keep pressing that, keep pressing that. Like, did you see what Parley was doing on King's Row? Parley is legit flanking to solo kill the universe every fight. These in control positions are so passive. So passive. Starting in like a really passive cuck position. No resources for Kelsey. He's poked out immediately. No orb, no Kiri pocket, no Kiri damage. Clear can literally be poked out by a Kiriko. Like, no word of a lie. Kiriko does like insane damage to like Ram and Orisa and stuff like that. Just poking him when he walks in the long stretch. All of the feedback in these like Lucio Kiri comps that is being delivered to Nyang about like where he should be and how he should be playing long lanes, it also applies to the Kiri for what it's worth, you know? Like it also applies to the Kiri where you should be looking for like long angles and like long flanks. Kiri has a little bit more nuance to it where she can actually take those close angles as well. You can duel in close rooms as Kiri because you win the duel. You know, the headshot is easy to hit and you can teleport away. There's no risk. But here, like this backline position, everyone's up top, right at the back. Nobody like drops down to like fight with Kelsey and keep pushing and pre-position to flip or anything like that. It's very inactive, very inactive. And the result is, even though it's one player walking to the cart, somehow one player is able to remove 3 players, soon to be 4 players, from having cart control. Like, this guy walks all alone. Huh. Oh, George poops. So yeah, now they've stolen car control and these guys have lost like one of the best positions for them, you know? Like instead of having this like nice long angle, they have to do it natural. Now the overclock comes out. Completely free walk of the Ramatra all the way high ground, completely unmarked, completely unnoticed. Just fucking 700 to 0 punches this guy out with slide, you know? Like where's the logic in that, you know? Like you can slide from fucking here to here and get away from the Ram, right? You can slide down into main and have like a comically long distance away from the Ram. Illegal, right? Ram flipping around through here with Annihilation, it's actually quite hard to poke that out in a lot of ways. The issues came earlier with like getting poked out and then not finding a dive on the backline at any point here. But like dying like this, like if Ram flips around through here and you have overclock and you clock and you push forward and slide forward with your monkey, suddenly the Ram is literally ulting nothing and everyone flips forward. But Young just didn't move, just didn't flip. So this fight, all the backliners are standing on top of each other jerking off and Young didn't use his slider gun. And Kalex didn't get the ult. Now they're still up though. And despite the Young death, the front line has found 2 kills, right? Like both DPS are dead. They should have cart control here. Here, someone has to be on cart. Someone has to be pushing cart. Like these kills would be nice, but someone has to be pushing cart right now. Like take check. Get the butt scratch over and done with. Get the meters, you know? You should never be winning a fight on push and not fucking stealing meters. Like, if you have an opportunity to be stealing meters on push, you need to be doing it all the time. The cart control is more important than anything. Now they've got the cart, they've got the corner, and this is like the ultimate power position for their comp, right? Because this position right here, now, Kiri right top, Monkey right top, Sojin Wu Yang left top. It is literally the actual, like, I'm trying to think of a TOS friendly way to say this. You ain't winning. You ain't winning as the Ram team. Retaken up here, yeah? Kiri holding up here. Monkey holding up here. Sojin up here. Wuyang up here. It's literally unlimited angles. Unlimited angles to shoot the payload. Impossible to push through here. You can just maintain forever, and the enemy team can't push. Fake Kitsune rush. Easiest kite ever. Just kite out. Just don't die. There's no double angling taking place though. Backline, unfortunately, all standing on top of each other, jerking it again. So, like, there's no opportunity to trade. There's nobody staying with Punky to, like, help him peek a little more. There's no damage on any of these people crossing. Like, you can't die up here. Impossible. It's a great kite, though. Nice pinch. But now, when the pinch happens, well, there's 4 players in the same angle, right? Like, there's these 3 backliners, again, like, all on the same angle. So now when Clear walks, he's going to take minimum damage. Minimum damage, because there's nobody off angling. His block will block all 3 of these people. He's able to kite this out. They try to push the advantage, but like so stacked. So stacked. And now we're on the ground versus the Ram. We Kitsune rushed here. We're on the ground versus the Ram. The Monkey gets the reset up the top. But Young is once again walking up through main, trying to press the advantage, and he's dead. You know? Like, do you have a fear of barbers? Yes. Yes, Funny Astro. Please don't make fun of my phobia. I would have thought with all of the DEI slop that they made us do at the Los Angeles Gladiators that you wouldn't be making fun of my condition anymore. But here you are, just poking fun at the little guy, yet again. Pathetic that you continue to punch down. All right. So here, just 4-man, same angle for like fucking 2 minutes straight into hitscan, walking face to face with the Ram and dying again. Tidal Blast comes out, but there's a B push, so good luck to you. It's a self-cast. Ew. Donghoon gets his one, but yeah, the positions are just broken now. Where was the off angle there, though? Up here? Joe, what do you mean? Where was the off angle? If the enemy team Kitsune rushes down here, and you have players up here and up here, where do you need to go to avoid the Kitsune rush? Just stand still here. Just don't pick them up top. And then when they try to come through here, your Monkey drops on them, and your Kiri shoots them in the back of the head here, and your Sojin snares here. And if they try to push your Sojin up top, they try to do the loop-de-loop, then we do the incredible tech called pressing left shift and going over to the opposite side. And then you've gotten away. You've gotten away with it. What do you mean, where was the double angle? The only way that there won't be a double angle is if all 4 people are already standing here. And even then, you can play really far back here and really far back here. But like, you know, you can't make those moves once you've already all stacked up here together, right? You need to pre-position for all of this stuff. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. When Ram first walks and they have high ground control, just up here and up here, mate. 1, 2. The left and right side. Okay, Punky Primal. I remember here, he primaled. And it's like the one time he didn't kill everyone with a primal. So here, like, how many people are dead right now? 2 people are dead, 2 people are out. This primal's just poo. It's just trying to like pull it back from the brink.
Enemy forward spawn deactivated.
Suffer as I have.
God, the front line, like every time they trade out, like how can they be dead here? Like, I feel like they've done so much in this scene. Like they've gotten 2. Like where's the return on Punky's investment? You know what I mean? Like Punky's primal, it got the Suzu. It wasn't great, you know? Like a primal for a Suzu ain't the most favorable trade in the world. But then like after that, like the follow-up is just there, you know? Like they go again, they've got the Suzu out, Punky gets kill number 1. Backline crashes out over to the side. Maybe there's just more to it than meets the eye, you know? Maybe what Punky and Color Hex are doing here is just like they trade 2. These 2, like they all run away. I don't know where these guys are supposed to go to help fight this anymore, you know? Maybe someone should have come over through the left side, you know, gotten the opposite angle, you know, like someone should come through the flank. But like that's all. Like that's the only way it can work. Because like Color Hex use recall. It's just a dodgy as fuck fight. You know what I mean? Like Color Hex use recall to set up the Kiri kill. Punk all-ins for the Kiri kill. And then they both all-in for the Lucio kill. Like maybe they could kite here when the Ram ult came out. They could like back jump over to here. Back jump towards the team. Because I don't think it's very reasonable. Who won? 4-1 win for the Americans, unfortunately, Juice. So yeah, here these 2 trades feel like almost unavoidable. I have no idea how Donghoon can possibly be dead. Everyone just turned for Color Hex. So I don't know what the hell happened to Donghoon here. Bun's on him. Bun's on him the whole time. It's reasonable. It's reasonable. But yeah, it's just a clear masterclass, really. A clear not getting shot masterclass. Everywhere clear goes, the missive for the Gatos Guapos is don't do damage to clear. Alright, jump under here. Bubble turn already. Jump top. Nice. Side's open. Side's open, but they're concerned with the touch. They don't want to give the checkpoint. So it's like, no primal, Kiri TP top. Can clutch here, but really scary as well. Like, snare is really good from clear. Zones them out.
This ends now.
I remember this. This is so good from Color Hex, actually. Like, so good. I need to look at the backline positions. It's like a whole turn just took place. Here, in this scene, right now, Ram's on cart, Trace is touching. Trace is like zoned out of the fight because she's touching. If Surgeon can get up here, if Surgeon can come around through the side, you get like a nice double angle again. Like just slide up here and you get like a double angle where you can shoot the Ram out on the cart, like assist your Tracer, and you can help the dive up top as well. But like back of main, the Ram just blocks you always, you know? Like if you want to swing and get active for the fight up top, it just doesn't happen. So like I think again, like this side is really open for like both of these guys, to be honest. Like there's no need for these guys to be on the ground in main. When they can take a side angle up top, that gives him a better angle to do damage up top. Dongyun can still pocket Color Hex the entire time with Orb, and then he can get a more meaningful angle to shoot up here. Or they can go 1-1 split, you know? Like, there's no need for them to stand on top of each other. They can go 1-1 split. But the fact that, like, neither of these two are up here, when both can be, by just pressing left shift, is a little silly. Like, you can see that there's, like, a real... Yeah, there's not a lot of map usage with this team. Like every time they lose, like you can pause you can look at a freeze frame before the push starts and you can see like the positional issues, you know? You can see how everyone is stacked. You can see how badly the stack punishes them. Here, clock is out, but the trades just start coming through underneath. I think Young just tried to start taking top now, but like the timing is so bad, you know? Like the touch happened 10 seconds ago. Punky used bubble below and then jumped top like a full 10 seconds ago. So they get check. And now they should just be backing, I think. Just making sure they don't trade. Dude, these guys just fully back out. They're 4v3 and they just back out. They don't know how to count. They do that. You guys are so fucking scary down here. Wow. Well done. Now, retaking, clears top. Stuck in the middle ground, like here. Like this sucks, you know, like down here. Clear can fuck you so hard, you know? You know Clear's on respawn, you have a fast respawn, you just rush through here, you get out here into the open space. Out here is so good versus the Ram, you know? You get this long angle down here versus the Ram, you can play really open and really far and you can fuck him on all of his walks. But these are like the danger zones, right? Like down here, up here, around here. Like when there's lots of corners that the Ram has, no, you can't take top because then the Ram comes here and punches you in the face too. You need to like avoid the corners as much as you can, you know, like you obviously need cover, you're on hit scan, but you need to avoid like the close corners. So here, like walk underneath, like no sack for the push timing. Like here, it's 4v5 for a little while. Clear is on backspawn, Taxi's coming through. Young is here, Punk jumps top. It's not really a timing to cross, to be honest. I think they just have to maintain. I think they just, it's so hard to push. This part of the map is like the worst part of the map to push, honestly. Because like, you come through here and you just need to hit some like insane aura play. Like, does he have double slide? He does have double slide. I feel like I never noticed him double sliding around from Kelsey's POV because I couldn't fucking see him. But did he like fat finger the double slide on Siravasa or something? I feel like I didn't see it. But yeah, like here, crossing underneath is just like a fool's errand. You know, like if the Ram is above you and you try to cross underneath, you get snared, you get run at, you get fucked so easily. Even if you don't get punched out, the Tracer chases you and kills you really easy. So like trying to come underneath here is like really, really hard. Aki gets the flip. This is fine, right? Like Aki coming through here is like a little bit more reasonable than Young coming through here because Aki has like survivability and can like flip back and forth. But like TPing on like this is a bit of a no because like there's nobody that has actually taken the space. Clear is still blocking. It's all just a little too difficult, right? Like you flip through here, you see Clear just judges it and finds the kill. So like here, Young is zoned out of the fight. They're trying to push through here. It's all just a little too difficult. I think like flipping the map right at the start was like the judgment, you know? Like you all flip through here, you have overclock, they try to chase you through the open stretch, you're fucking them on the open stretch. You have Kitsune Rush, you have a monkey that can get massive W zaps on the whole cross, right? But doing this like staggered stepwise thing where it's like monkey and Kiri going, like that's a recipe for just getting one side blocked and the other side pushed, I think.
This end.
Sojin Wuyang are like, you say way too scared of the Ram, it feels justifiable with the way they've been playing versus him, but there's just like not enough understanding on how to like fuck him, you know? And now here, it's just 2v, yeah, 2v, whatever. Now, Lee just conceded now. Goliath said he could touch and then he couldn't. And Young is killed and yeah, like this is where it's like really bad. Like this part, I remember like everything to do with this scene was just like violent throws on violent throws. Like Colorhex said that he could touch to deny lead, I presume, but then he didn't. And then Colorhex has no recall now. And he gets like super aggressive. And it's like, he has no recall. They have a corner to hold. Enemy team has to push around push around the corner. You do not have recall. You are 10 seconds cooldown on recall. You blinked onto the cart after the lead was given. You thought you could touch when you couldn't. And then you go, and it's like you get this trade kill, but you also just fucking die for it, you know? Like you just blink on and you just kill yourself. And it's like this 1-for-1 is just not worth it, you know? Like versus Ram, good position is everything. Like Ram is a character that just thrives in these scraps more than anything else, you know? Like you have a big, dirty, scrappy fight where you don't have like long angles and surround on them and shit, and then he just chases you all down. Like one by one, he isolates you and he catches you in the scrap. You know, you're trying to touch the point and he just punches you out. Like think of that like Team Liquid Map 7 Grand Final, where it's like Cuffer, just again and again and again, he just keeps getting these like resets on the payload, you know? He hides behind his shield in the scrap for a while, he gets a reset on the payload, he catches another guy, just like running through mid, just trying to find a desperate kill. And that's like, this character's, I don't want to say easy to get away from, but like, especially on this patch, he's a lot easier to get away from, and it just doesn't happen that much. So 2-for-1 trades, Punky rips the primal. Maybe Punky kills everyone, maybe Punky does not. Looks like Punky does not. A lot of primals from a deficit on this map. Like,
2 minutes.
I think we had one, I think we might have had one Hulky primal at some point, but we've had 2 deficit primals here, like trying to clutch. And it's like leader's already conceded, we're already down a man, like let's just take it easy. And here, like they B push you, you have Tidal Blast. Haven't looked at the Tidal Blast segments here, but like, you know, here, he should be fine, right? Like this is just something where like, I don't want to say it cannot happen, but like, you're trying to take like a, you're trying to take like 1-for-0, like a 1-for-0 ult trade with no speed boost. And like he can get away, right? Like he can play back of main and he can like jump up to here and get away. But like he's not done the natural play to get away. He's not done the natural play to get away. Like both of these guys are still on the ground and you're still not ulting, you know? Like there's just like a lot of greed coming in through here. Like if you had like the long angle around here, over here, and they B push you, you know, you can get away from this, right? Like you can come up through here, you can jump up onto the train. Everyone has an escape that's getting chased, but like trying to take this as like a 0 ult eco just feels incredibly greedy. And then like when you play this comp, I think Aki TPing back is the worst thing ever, you know? Like if Aki TP's back, like look at this fight right now. They'd be pushing you in spawn. Look what they just left you. Look what they just gave to your team right now. You can just win forward. Do you think either comp is better favored on this map? I think the Winston comp is like literally 10 times better. I think this comp is literally 10 times better than the Ram comp. I think the Ram comp is absolutely terrible. Only way you lose on the Winston comp is you fucking throw. So here, like, if Aki doesn't TP back, not only does Aki not die, right? Donghoon would die. Donghoon would have died because I'm pretty sure fucking Donghoon got Suzu'd. But like, you three would just win this forward trade so fucking hard, you know? Like Winston Tracer Kiri kills absolutely every squishy. Winston Tracer Kiri, no you didn't. You didn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure you got like some semblance of pocket, right? Like Aki's TP'd back to you for a reason. Okay, you didn't get Suzu. You didn't get Suzu, but maybe you are dead regardless. Maybe you stopped taking damage, so you think you would have lived, but you're like 20 HP, right? Like here, yeah, like you're 40 HP, and he starts taking the damage instead of you, right? So like you're dead no matter what. But like that's beside the point. The point here is like Aki TPing back, just game losing right away, right? Because if Aki back TPs, then now these three can't kill everyone. These three can't do everything. Winston Tracer can still do a lot. Punky probably has heal bubble and can like still heal himself a little bit, but like you three together, look where these people went. Like you can steal the car through to here, you can kill both of the players over here, and then suddenly it's a 3v3 where you have car control, they flip back through here, but you have high ground now, you know? Like it's really doable. Big pushes like this versus the Winston comp, nobody on the cart to anchor, you steal cart and you kill their front line at the same time, right? So here, like, they B push your backline, Aki's dead, Colorhex, does he have no recall? Yeah, Colorhex already has no recall. I don't know where his recall went at the start of the fight.
They're pushing.
2 minutes.
Feels reasonable, I suppose. Maybe all just like a little bit rushed is the thing. I noticed like when I was watching Kelty's POV, he's very much like, he's turning into a ranked player. Year on year on year, he's turning into more of a ranked player, you know? Like he he wants those fucking 1-for-1 trades so bad, like all the time, you know? Like he will use all of his blinks and make his recall go away in exchange for like an attempt to one clip someone. Like he takes a lot of risk on the Tracer nowadays in terms of like he will go deep and he will find heaps of kills, you know? Like his mechanics are fucking sick and his movement is good and his positioning is good. But like he always goes for like the fast kill, if that makes sense, you know? He's not like the unlimited uptime Tracer. He's like the one turn Tracer, do a lot of damage, next turn Tracer, do a lot of damage, maybe die, maybe clutch. You are so fucking big and greedy, dude. Like I can literally hear you slapping your belly from all the way over here. So it's insane. But this turn here, like Colhex shouldn't have lost his recall at the start because like he could take this side way slower, you know? Like when he has this side and he can kind of poke away at the ram, there's no pressure to go immediately, right? So he can just play the side. By the time he's pinching on this end, he should have a blink to get away. He shouldn't be shot to half and need to recall. He should get shot to half and be able to blink back here and take the meg, or blink down here and take the mini and get back into the fight. You know, like whatever the pathing is. I'm not a Tracer doctor, but the concept is right. Just needs more patience, really. So here they don't win this frontline trade because of all the factors that I just listed. You know, Aki TP's back. He doesn't realize that he should be constantly angling to aggress and to like flip with the front line. Like if these two guys can't save themselves in a scene like that, that's their problem. Because these two guys have a high ground they can run away to, and they have heaps of spacing. They're on the two characters that can play incredibly far away. And they're two characters that don't need to take risks to get value. Or don't need to take that much risk versus comp to get value. So here, like, they don't win the forward trade at all. They had an opportunity to get free car push, but they don't. Next turn. Clear died, right? I remember this. This was actually a ping death, would you believe? Pretty rare for Clear to get a ping death, but he actually got a ping death here, I think. Because his shield is up, right? His shield is up. He's railed. So this is a ping death, I'm afraid. A once in a lifetime defensive clear right now, because this is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. But anyway, next part. Okay. Or here, they really want to go for these title blast turns. In this comp, in Kiri Wu Yang, it's really fine to go for the aggressive title blast turns. When they're playing Anna Wu Yang, they got to cut that shit out. Or at least when they don't have good space, they have to cut that shit out. I'm making a point separate to this fight right here, but like this team loves to go for the Tracer aggressive Wu Yang turn. Not time to play Sal. But yeah, if you go for these fast turns early in the fight when all the cooldowns are still up, chances are it's not going to happen. It's a little bit better if you can do this versus a bad matchup, you know? Like we're like a month plus into Wu Yang's release, right? So like we need to see a little bit more cooldown exchange versus Lucio Kiri to get this done. When you're versus Anna Wu Yang, go for gold, right? Like it's going to be an instant ult trade because they cannot counter it with a Suzu. But like here, Suzu can counter it and everything in their comp is fast too. So like really possible to get countered here. Punk's on Orisa. The timing here isn't good. Like Punk is still walking when the title blast turn is happening. So like by the time Punk gets up here and is taking the tank trade, he's already popping, right? He's fucked this up. He's on the low ground. The Lucio's on the high ground. He doesn't hit the stomp. Like there wasn't even a Suzu to prevent this, but it's just a fast push, like just a really fast push. And now, I mean, Young still hasn't taken this angle over here. Young is still trying to walk up the staircase. He doesn't know about this angle, I think. This angle is foreign to him. Because yeah, this is the anti-ram angle. This is just where you gotta go. Dongwoo's found the angle after 9 minutes. But yeah, like title blast turn is wank, rushed a little bit. Punky's just box clear though. Like Punky's just won the tank to the best clear and fails the annihilation. Like so here
60 seconds.
Chex goes for the turn. Recalls out. Like I think like these are these moments as well. Don't title blast before the cooldown trade. You're like down here and like you so want to get like back into the fight that like you won't come and like take the mega and like stomach the downtime, but instead you're like you know, you're like recalling to get blinks back and health back to keep fighting, but it's like, you know, you're like one blink range and your team can kite and you can like re-engage, but instead you're like recalling early and now you're pushing into a Kitsune rush to try and trade, you know, now you're in the middle of 4 players with no recall, you know, like it's just, yeah, it's just like insane, like gambler mentality, you know, like you got your 1-for-1, but like 1-for-1 is not good enough, you know, like you're Tracer. You must be the you need to be the guy that's not dead. Not converting on the Ram is criminal, no? I mean, who's converting on the Ram in this corner? The Ram is standing here with his block up. Punk is shooting him in the face. Probably speared him at some point. Nung can shoot him a little bit. Like, who's converting that? He had Bucket.
30 seconds remaining.
Okay. So now, like, just this, like, long, protracted fight. Like, you're trying to, like, hold the card forward. Staggering back in, back in.
10 seconds remaining.
Win this. And here, I was screaming at Aki. I was so pissed off at Aki here, dude. Like, this scene right now, oh, you have to edge the cart. You turn the close pawns off, and then you edge the cart in the middle. Kitsune Rush is incredibly reasonable. This is fine. Stop pushing the cart away. Stop pushing the cart away. Just edge. Just edge for as long as you can. Keeps pushing the cart away. Keeps pushing the cart away. Again, like recipe for defeat, right? Like you're pushing closer to the enemy team. This doesn't lose you the game. This doesn't actually lose you the game. I just remember screaming about it during the cast, so I thought like, fuck, this is tough. But yeah, like keeps pushing the cart away. Keeps pushing the cart away. Yeah, I think maybe gets you the close pawn, maybe not. But like, look here now. Like they've forced Fort out of Punky because he's fighting face to face down here in the arch. You guys, these two are still in spawn, right? If you were edging the cart up here, they would have to push all the way out to here. You wouldn't be able to take a fight in the middle, right? So I think the continued push is a problem. Clock comes out. I think does he kill someone with the clock? It's like a 1-for-0 ult. Yeah, like this right here, it's good and it's bad, right? The problem here is like, you use clock, you got 0 kills. You couldn't do anything with your clock. You don't have skills to like keep going. And this is because you've pushed the cart deep. Because you push the cart deep and you have to stay on the cart if you don't edge it. Now you're stuck in here double angling. Now you're stuck getting fucked. And you have to overclock just to like take the pressure off, right? So now you've taken a 1-for-0 trade for 10 meters in overtime. Nung finds the pick on Bun as well. At this point, it's like outrageously winnable once more. Backline positions right now are just disgusting though. Like these positions are so fucking ass, you know? Like if you want to push around this corner, down through here, up through here, these are the positions that you want to swing through, you know? Like your Sojin and your Kiri coming up here. My kingdom, I would give it all for my Sojin and my Kiri to come up here and press E and shoot them in the back of the head, you know? Like you're versus a fucking tank that blocks on the corner that you want to go away from. You need to take the high ground up here. You need to take this. You need to flank through here. This is prime real estate for Kiri and for Sojin. And it's just not being used. The clock is up here. When the clock is happening, I promise you everyone is up here. There you go. I mean, Aki was actually somewhere else. Where was Aki? Was he doing something right? No. It's not very ridiculous. Of course, Aki was up here, left top, not right top. But anyway, like here, you get the pick on Bun. You don't want to swing through the tank. You want to come through here. You want to come through here. You want to flank a little. Funky can hold his own on the cart. Then hitscan flanks behind, starts railing you in the back. Now you two, both supports boxed into this corner. No damage, no heal angle, nothing. Easy. Coming back through main. Tidal blast onto the Orisa. Disaster. Like team play disaster. And now when they want to beat push, everyone's on the ground. Like if your Wu Yang is top left, and your Sojin Kiri are pushing top right, there is nobody to beat push but a Tracer and an Orisa that has Terror Surge. Like it's so possible to push around through here, you know? Wu Yang doesn't even need to be top, right? Wu Yang can be main and can jump up into this window. Wu Yang can escape a beat push just by jumping. So like, really like no excuse to not be using the map here. To not be just like constantly standing on top of each other. And now here, Color Hex, he's pushing the flank. He doesn't have recall. He's waiting for his recall. He's 7 seconds off on the recall. He doesn't end here. He doesn't end here. But it's just like, that ult trade has already lost you the game. You've already used Overclock, Terror Surge, and Tidal Blast for fucking 15 meters and a beat, you know? 1 ult and 15 meters. But you don't need 15 meters. You need 35. So you are going to lose. Like, you are going to lose now. Because now they're going to push back in with Rush, with Annihilation, with Pulse, with Clock. The game is all about how many fucking check marks you have. And if you have so many check marks and you still find a way to lose, you've got to think, oh, are we standing like fucking idiots? Like, and you just are, you know? Like, you just have a support that can climb on walls and a hit scan that wants to get away from the ram. And neither of them are doing that one simple trick that wins them the matchup. Thank you, Quilla1810 for the Prime. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. So now, like, ult economy is fucked. You swing out into OK space. You start fighting the ram. You're actually fucking the ram, right? Like, you actually have great position. Like, it's the most dangerous way ever to push a ram, right? Like, Young has walked face to face with the ram, which he's done, you know, on Suravasa already and been punished for. But this time around, it was towards the end of the ram's form timing. He's swinging at the end of the form, and he actually has a great angle, right? So your positions right now, I'm not going to say they're great, because your Kiri is in the back right corner of the map with no angle to shoot anything. But, you know, if there were no ults right now, you'd probably win, right? Because the form is over. The problem is, I assume you're going to lose to their ults. Yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3 ultimates come out. Their 3 ultimates are face to face with you, which is how their comp wants to fight. You lose. Thanks, Saddle. I feel like I said your name differently last time. And then I want to watch how they lost the Winston matchup, because like they lost to Clear on Monkey. So like, oh, what? That can't happen. Like fuck. That's bad. That's bad. Oh my, oh my.
Ready for battle.
Okay. Just put me in the bull. Nah, you're all going in the bull for this one, dog. Like, I don't know. I haven't seen it yet from anything other than your POV, but I'm certain you're all going in the brazen bull. So here, like, Diva v Winston, I think both tanks are totally fine here, you know? I think when Freya is in play, Winston is a little bit more awkward to play, but like Winston has been like a little buffed this patch, and like either is so fine, you know? Like regardless of what tank you're playing, you should be fine. Here you can see though, like Kiri Wuyang versus Anna Wuyang. Anna Wuyang is really good when you can play far and you can play safe. If you can play far and safe and not get traded out in the back, Anna Wuyang is crazy, right? The support double pocket is pretty good, but like your ult turns are really ropey. Like Anna just, how do you move so fast on free cam? I don't know, isn't this just like the normal pace of it? Don't you have to like press a button to make it go slow-mo? Oh, hold shift. Yeah, hold shift. That's right. I'm always holding shift. Anyway, like Anna Wuyang, the backline's like really squishy. So like instantly, look at the way that the backline's rolling out here. Like, yeah, Anna should just start top, you know? Like you should walk out of spawn. Is there a sim ban on this map? Did you ban sim? If there's no sim ban, like you should be sim TPing your Ana up to this high ground. This is like your base starter position. Here is okay. It's passive, but like, you know, you might as well start top at the very beginning. You can get poked out. Thank you, Parley. I look handsome every day though. I was born this way. But anyway, you can see right now, nothing really super meaningful to talk about. They take a turn, they clear top. It's really nice. I guess Aki hit a nade from down here. So like we can, starting top is cool and all. You can get bolted by the Freya from the back, and here, like he's actually naded top to clear. So there's Aki's position at the very start is totally fine actually. So clear top, and they've got everyone backed. It's time to start walking up. And Color Hex is taking top and getting poked. What's going on here? Dude, my mouse, it like constantly double clicks. I've like broken my mouse, and the mouse wheel just constantly double clicks and pisses me off. So here. Oh, everyone's trying so hard to carry here. Everyone's trying so hard to carry here. So like, you look at this scene right now. They've cleared right top. They've cleared the enemy tracer. You clear the enemy tracer, you need to start crashing out onto all this open space, right? The hotel side, not terrible, right? But you look at what DPS these guys have, what support these guys have, suddenly the hotel side gets a whole lot less appealing. Remember, Anna wants to play far and safe, right? If Anna starts flanking through hotel, it's like you're playing to try and carry the game. Anna just wants like a nice long angle. Wu Yang just wants like a nice long angle where you can control the hotel with some poke, bend it around the corners, poke up through here, and your hit scan needs to try and come up here. Try and come as wide as they can. But you look at these positions right now, they start, they clear top. Clear gets bolted a few times down here. Clear's like half HP. A little bit of point touch wouldn't go astray. A little bit of like walking forward, tapping the point. The point tap is just like a standard, you know, like kind of opening move to force the enemy team to do something. And the enemy's tank has been like poked out, right? The enemy's tank gets poked out. So that's a good timing to start tapping. Because then like they start thinking, oh, we're going to concede a tick. But everything is so disjointed. Punky starts touching. Color Hex has already taken a turn up top. Color Hex is down on the ground. Punky's shifting top. Backline is just chilling. Aki's looking for a flank nade down here. You know, like everyone is all over the place. You know, like these are... it's every man for themselves, right? There's no like condition for like, are we going to win through the objective? Are we going to pull them into us? Monkey's out, touch point. Aki's like playing Ana like it's Kiriko. It just doesn't fly. Like, it just doesn't fly. Now, everyone's coming inside to fight here. Punky's just like in, all by his lonesome. Right now, these two could be pinching a little bit, but I suspect Punky might be just in too deep, perhaps. Like, not really sure what's led to Punky's demise here, to be honest, but like just... It's weird the backline positions being forced out in the way that they are, you know, like Aki shouldn't be flanking through the hotel. Hello, Eva. Aki shouldn't be flanking through the hotel. They should have like a big long angle out through main. Like he's trying to like hit the backline nade of the century, but like if he just plays like the long angle down here towards the statue, then Wu Yang can swing more and Freya can swing more and they can just muscle up on the point. Clear's taking a turn here. Punky's just like fully committed inside here, like 1v5 or 2v5. Kelsey's there, but like double angle exists. This is just yuck. Now they're gonna mirror Monkey. I want to see the Monkey mirror. Because that first fight for Diva, it's sort of just like they won the space fight. Aki's playing Ana like Kiri. Young swings once, gets bolted. That can happen. And for whatever reason, the point touch is the most disjointed thing in the entire world. Here now, Tracer's up top. They're going to clear Tracer. They're taking their time. Aki's playing safe, pocketing Winston, They're about to have Nano. Real opportunity to go for something when they have the Nano turn. Like they can just Nano Monkey and go for a backline dive. Clear the side a little bit and then go for the Nano afterwards. Don't use the Nano in like the very first layer on the side. Clear is just dead here, right? Clear is just terminally just dead to nothing at all. So right now, Aki should be walking, making sure that he can get an angle to Nano. They use the Nano. There's a Kitsune rush from top. Punk jumps backline, gets garden waves, gets shit on. What's going on here? Why are these two? I guess they're hiding from the Kitsune. Maybe? I want to know why the two players that want to play the furthest away from everyone are in the room where you play close and flank. It's probably to do with the Kitsune rush if I were to hazard a guess, but it's fucking terrible. So Aki nanos and pushes through the hotel to like come and do some clutch shit. But now he's in the thick of it. Like Aki needs to be able to like walk through the far side, you know? Aki needs to be able to walk through the far side and get the long open angle. Like he pushed through here to get the nano, to get a nice angle, but now he's in like the trade me zone, right? Like you get a first point recontest through the trades. No nade, because I nade to help save Punk. The problem is like inside here, it's the anti-Freya wincon spot, right? There's an Ana wincon where you hit the nade and you splash everyone purple and you fuck them there. They lost the grand final to clear on Monkey Yak, CJ. But yeah, like you come through here, it's like the playmaker spot, you know? It's like we're at a deficit. We need to clutch up with like an insane skill, right? But you're simply not at a deficit. You're 5v4 when they don't have a Winston. So all you need to do is play the game normally and you won't lose, right? It's like once the monkey's dead and you're down here, instead of like pushing and pushing and coming through here and coming through here, just like wrap around the backside of the statue, you know? Just like take the long angle, you know? Take a safer angle, even just like walking up through here, just somewhere a little bit more conservative than running through the hotel. And then like Nyang, like what's Nyang's excuse as well, you know? Like character that can fucking fly is going inside, so you can't fly, right? Here, no cooldowns at all. Inside, roll it in, dead. Up top. Come take right top, come take right top. Kitsune rush comes back to main. Maybe this one's a little more reasonable, to be fair. Quick question. If I get Game Pass, the skin I get, are they permanent? I have no idea what that means. Is this game free? What do you mean Game Pass? I thought Overwatch was a free game. I'm losing my mind. A Kraken seems to know, so I would trust a Kraken. But here, like, not a very good push timing, I would say. And everyone is pushing in to make it work. But again, 5v4, they're Kitsune rushing. Whole backline of players that need to play far as the win con are pushing in to try and make it happen. So here, back jump is out. Nano is good. Going for like the hard backline dive. These are like the judgment problems, you know? Like, Aki has to walk inside this room to try and like keep fighting and to keep staying active, or he feels that he needs to do that. We jump away from the Kiri that's Kitsune rushing. We don't force the Kiri to TP. Xbox Game Pass has skins. I see. So what's the actual win con with the honor of the Kiri? Is it just farm nano? I mean, the nano turns are good. The nade turns are good, right? But like the nade turns can't come at expense of your Ana's life. Like, I don't think that Ana Wu Yang is really better. I think the Kiri Wu Yang is better because like we haven't even gotten to the part that's the problem yet for this comp. Like right now, there's a really clear condition to win with this comp, is there not? Like they charged up ults, they played far. Like one time Punky just shifted in here and died to nothing. Like he just like went for a committal dive when they didn't touch point. So like in one fight, their point touch was really good. And they could just win through like the point touch. They bullied the monkey back. They could win through the point touch and like long safe angles, big open angles where the Freya can farm and the Ana can play far and she can get nade turns. In the second fight, they have a nano turn, but they're like running face forward 5v4 to make it work, right? So like here, if they just play far and they play for their nano turn and they kite out this Kiri layer, or instead of diving backline, they just start, you know, zapping the Kiri that walked face to face with the monkey in the first place to make this happen. Like here, instead of going like backline to the guy that can boot, like right here, Nano's here, Monkey's here, Kiri's here. Like if we don't jump, if we start zapping this guy, then this guy has to TP. And then the jump is just game winning, right? Like there's improvements that everyone can make, right? Like Punk can do better, Color Hex can stop fucking dying and recalling for nothing. This guy can be wider. This guy cannot be flanking. Like everyone can do something better here. This is not one person's responsibility. This is not one person's problem. But there's win conditions here. It's a good comp. If you can't win a 5v4 in a fucking 1-for-1 ult trade, then like, you know, maybe you've got a comp problem, but like you should be able to win this. So here, like, because of all the very stressed aforementioned reasons, they lose. Or at least they trade. Bun is alive. These three are alive. It's a 3v3. Recontest is like so on in the 3v3. Bun gets chased out. 1v1 on the point. How? How? Donghoon lost so much of his turn with this. He's fucked up by the Tracer, I think. I think there's not a lot of like natural play in Donghoon's movement on this character, you know? Like this character can go from here to here, right? Is that fake news or is that real? Yeah, Gilly's plant. Is that right? Like I haven't really played a lot of Wu Yang. I think some of the like jumpy spots, I'm not like 100% sure on the range of it, but I feel like you can go from the Kato up here, right? I'm like pretty sure, you know, like I see these moments where like Donghoon gets put under pressure. They're like in the scrap, like here he shifted for nothing when they bowled for like move speed or something. But like, because he doesn't have like good natural play on the hero, he suffers these like huge periods of downtime, you know? Like this was a 2v3 for the longest time. But Donghoon lost his entire turn. He got poked by a Tracer a bunch and he didn't go up to the high ground at any point. Like we saw this same stuff, like when they B pushed on the Espiransa, like different moments where like he can escape with the shift. He can have like really high uptime. He can be immortal on the high ground doing heaps of damage. Tracer can't contest him. Nobody can touch him. But instead, we're going around the world, you know? Like that's a lot of time to not be doing any damage. That's a lot of time to be missing the damage. So here, now, Punk's jumping deep. Same trade. Bowler's out. Color Hex is backline diving with the Tidal Blast. I think he dies for this? Maybe not. Maybe that's something else. Okay, no, he's done God's work, actually. Now he has a pinch behind and he's forced to recall out of the enemy Tracer and they have 3 on card. Aki's like, again, like trade me position, but maybe they win this in the end. But yeah, again, just like playing for the all-in carry, you know? Playing for like the God Nadang that also puts you face-to-face with everyone. That also puts you in like the riskiest position possible. Like, Kiri like... You got to look at like how these guys are using the map, you know? Like if you look at Nosebleed when they're using the map when they're playing this Wu Yang Kiri comp, like that's what should have been applied versus the Ramatra comp, you know? There's a benefit and a cost to playing this way versus Winston. Because Winston can jump and contest Kiri solo, you know? In the same way that I was saying, Punk should have been zapping Kiri on the point. Like, if Kiri solo flanks, Winston can jump that and force him out really easy, you know? Really easy. Like, you can win that side fight without doing anything. But, like, Aki's in here, which means that Aki's having a big period of downtime. He's gamble nading in the back line when he could be safe nading on the point, undivable in a safe position from back of main. I think they still win this. Yeah, like Young's hit all his shots. Aki's dead. Like he's dragged 5 seconds of aggro or something, you know? Like he got the Winston that can't play Winston jumped to him, zapped him to death, and Parley finished the job. But like these positions are just wank. He shouldn't be top, I don't think. He should just be here. Here's just fine, you know? You just play the back of the statue, you know? Like you have a mini if you need, you just back up. Just play far away. Like you have cover if they flank you on the left, you have a long angle. You can still nade the arch, you can nade the point, you can just do everything. Just be far away. This is a good angle. So here, like they win the scrap eventually. Did the correct team win? No, the Australians lost, so I'm afraid not. Now Aki's on payload. We haven't even talked about the blast. Dongy gets pulsed here. I mean, it can happen. It probably shouldn't happen though. Let's see. Why shouldn't it happen? I remember here, like I remember the comms, and Kelsey's like, can we dive? Like, Punk, can you dive backline? Can you dive backline? And like the enemy team's like already through, you know? Like the timing here was pretty scuffed. Like, Young is up here. Young is up here, has a good angle. Young can get pocket from Dongen. These three are all backed up to the payload. These three are all forward. Like this is all like happening way too late, you know? The enemy hit scan has already walked, like they've already crossed the what's that thing from Rome? Like they've crossed the Rubicon or something, you know? Like yeah, I think it's the Rubicon. I don't know my ancient Romans very well, but yeah, High Vision has already crossed the Rubicon. You know, like this dive timing, it's like he's finding the furthest back member of the team, but this timing is so bad. So like Donghoon's dead here, and Donghoon can be dead to a pulse bomb because Kelsey's not blocking the side because Kelsey's flanking for his own dive. But this dive's just not good enough at this point. You know, now Punky's not connecting as well, and he's lost his turn, and Punky's just gonna die. Oh, Punky's gonna primal 45. Maybe he finds a kill, maybe not. Looks like it's the not camp. Yeah, I mean that's just not happening. Next. It's just like we see a lot of the primals, like primals from deficit, like regular problem with like this team. You know, like someone's picked and then Punky's like primaling to clutch. Sometimes he hits like a god tier clutch, but like how many times in this series, like genuinely, how many times of all the maps we've watched so far, how many times has Punk primaled 5v5? How frequently has there been a fight that has been opened with Punk primaling 5v5 before someone is dead? Not saying this is Punk's fault by any means, but how many times have we seen that so far? And this is not a rhetorical question. I can't remember. I feel like the answer is 0, but I actually can't remember. But everyone is just trying to make every play in the world, you know? Like, the fundamentals are terrible. Like, really terrible. And like... I don't need to... You know, I don't need to hear it out of Punky about how, like, if everyone just pushes, you know, just keep pushing. Like, that's not the solution here, you know? It's like, it's not push more. It's stand better, you know? It's like stand in the right spot. Then here, Aki's like standing still in the corner, which is good cover for here. But somehow, some way, what is this fucking positioning? What is this fucking positioning right now? Like, you are all alive. What the fuck? Where is my side fight? Where are my side fighters? Tracer pushing through the left. Where is that? Why do I have 5 people on cart right now? 5! This is illegal. I need the side angle. I need someone pushing through here. Why is my Wu Yang Orb Tracer not pushing through the side? You're up right now. And you have 5 on cart. This is like a quick play game where fucking a Latex Mercy is spamming group up, and standing on the cart. Take some fucking space on the map. Like, clear is in spawn, and 5 people are standing here. And now Aki's just dink, 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 dead. Color Hex is on cart. Nyang is on cart. Like, Nyang should be peeking here. Nyang should be peeking here with an Ana beam up his ass. Punk should be forward. Donghoon can be on the cart, you know? Like, the spacing should be like Donghoon and Nyang both peeking. Donghoon has given orb to Color Hex, so Color Hex can put, like, walk through the side and pinch. But here, like, 5 on cart, criminal. I wanted to Wu Yang ult, so I went for main. That's all. But that's another problem with what's going on with your comp, right? Where when they Wu Yang ult, you can't counter the stomp. But because you're playing Wu Yang Ana, you need to counter Wu Yang ult. You need to say, you saw this in Korea, heaps in Korea, where teams that were playing Ana Wu Yang versus Kiri Wu Yang, the Ana Wu Yang team would just counter Wu Yang ult all the time. Because counter Wu Yang ult is fucking great, you know? Like, it just forces a 1-for-1 trade, just deletes the ult side by side. But when you play Tracer Kiri, I mean, rather, when you play Kiri with it, then Kiri can cleanse, but you have no ultimate solution to Aki getting stomped right now. So if you play first tempo, it's fucked. And this death is like illegal in a million different ways. So we'll go next fight. We have a minute. I think, was this the one where they, no, this isn't the one where they fought you forward. I remember there was one where they fought you forward and it was like really good from that.
Kwanglan?
Oh, it is just a title blast turn where you have no answer actually. Because you title blasted in the last, they title blast you here. They stomp both of your supports actually. I was going to say they stomp one of your supports, but fortunately these two want to actually get to know each other. So they run together so they can both get fucking stomped and killed. So that's phenomenal. And yeah, you just lose to the title blast.
60 seconds remaining. Team
This is more packed than my $4,000 semester. Are you Australian? Taiwa? Are you Australian? Korean? Okay, because I was going to say, if you're Australian, stop wasting my fucking tax dollars on your hex, you know, hex relief for domestic students. But fortunately, Korean, so go ahead, mate. Waste your waste your money.
30 seconds remaining.
وريهم قوتك.
Okay. Thanks for the funding. Yeah, but Dario, you're a smart cookie. I'm sure you're going to do just fine, you know? When my tax dollars percentage-based go to Australian universities for domestic student subsidies, what's going to happen is you're going to feed that money back into the economy by becoming an accountant, you know? You're going to add value to the economy, Daz. I know it. Like, I have no doubt about that. If we ain't all... Me usually, yeah. Like, all right, where were we? I'm distracted now. I'm thinking about Dario's future. Okay, so now I think it wasn't even a crazy fight. This is the crazy fight, right? Like, there's a Tracer hiding top. Color Hex is clearing. Needs the orb. Maybe that's what he was talking about before. Yeah. Yeah, this is what you were talking about probably. But here it's like a 1v2. You went for the Dreamer's Pulse of the Century. Parley TP's up. And now you're just like super pinched, you know, like you can't like win through this. I think like up here, you should just like take the 1v1 fight. It's really hard for like Punky to jump up here and connect with you in any like meaningful way. It's hard for the team to push through. This is just a problem with the Ana comps, to be honest. Like you see this all the time. Like I think we saw it, like you don't see a lot of Ana Wu Yang anymore, to be fair, but like we saw this a lot in Korea. Again, like the same thing where it's like Ana Wu Yang team versus Kiri team. The Kiri Tracer just always up here, you know, like always up here. Like you would see like a Diva shift up here. Like people playing a bit more Diva than Winston, I think at the time. You see like a Diva shift up here and just like try and clear the Tracer early on because they like need them out, you know. If the Tracer stays here, then the Tracer Kiri come behind. You just get shit on. It's like not a lot of recourse for your backline. Here, backline dive comes through. Aki has nanoed. You've nanoed Punk. Like, what are we nano diving here? Again, like, nano dives are really hard versus this comp, you know? Like, first layer nano dives onto the Wu Yang. Without God tier Tracer setup, so difficult. Like, everything can get away. Nano Winston dive onto a Freya, she can fly. Wu Yang has CC that's like a Brig flail that heals and boops away. Like Wu Yang is so much better than Brig, you know? Like Ana Brig versus Kiri Wu Yang, like what are you diving in these matchups? It's so hard. It's so hard. So like here, you're going for like a first tempo Nano Winston play, but like this is a play straight out of every year that isn't the middle of 2025. We're not even in the middle anymore. We're in October. Like this is an old guard Nano Winston play. You know what I mean? Like without Tracer pinch here, physically impossible to kill Winter. Like how are you killing Winter without layering in a Primal Rage into this? Like it's so hard because all this guy has to do is just press shift and press Guardian Wave and done, you know? Like press shift and jump when the enemy Winston is coming in for jump pack damage and then Guardian Wave and boop him away. Like he shifts, he runs around the corner, no jump pack damage. Hasn't even had to use Guardian Wave, you know? Like, fucked. But You're just doing like old guard stuff, you know? You can tell that your team is like 40, right? It's the same as the dive that he did here. It's the exact same as the dive he did here. He's face to face with the Kiri, but he wants to go for the Wu Yang because his like mental perception is like Wu Yang is an easy target to dive, you know? But like it's not. If Wu Yang has wave, he's not an easy target to dive. If Wu Yang has shift, he's not an easy target to dive. Enemy Kiri, like you just zap, 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 force TP, then jump. You know, like that's all you can do. That's all you can do. And then 2-for-2 trades. You three are alive.
10 seconds remaining.
I don't want to say this is unlosable, but like it's very winnable. Like you have a tracer and they don't. Blink on. Blink off. Clears inside.
Overtime.
Like I think you're just dead with recall here. I think you just got like, oh no, you don't even have recall actually. I think you played this like a big bloated greedy man, Kelsey. Like here, you have no need to touch card, you know? Like you have 2 blinks right here. Like you have 2.3 seconds, 2 blinks. At 3 seconds or less, you know, just blink on, blink off, trigger overtime. You had to touch its OT. Come on, mate. Don't start with me. Don't start with me. Blink on, blink off. Reset, reset, reset. Wait for your team. Wait for your team. Blink on, blink off. Like you're using all of your blinks. Don't fucking start with me, dude. Like don't fucking start with me. Don't tell me that you need to constantly be standing on the point during OT. Your tracer. Blink on, blink off. Blink on, blink off. Like you touch it at 2.9 seconds and then you're good for like 6, you know? You're good for 6 seconds. At 2.9, you can stand AFK and regenerate 3 blinks for 6 seconds. Like you have so much time and opportunity here, but you're just rushing. You're on and then you're here and you're like, oh, I want to be everywhere, and then you're just dead, you know? And it's like you didn't have recall. You should be aiming to jerk off. You should be aiming to jerk off because you've got 6 or 7 seconds. Yeah, 6, 7 guys. And now the touch is desperate and there's still no ping pong. It's like here, the touch is desperate. You're dead. He's jumping the Freya. But like, you guys have a little bit of a respawn advantage. A little bit, itty bit. You guys have a respawn advantage, you know? Like, you guys should be playing so slow, so chill. And reasonable what you said, Kelsey. Leave me alone. It's like you're talking in the past, you know? You're talking in the past. But yeah, like, here, pretty reasonable. You don't know the monkey's there. You blink on a cart. You want to blink in here. You get a blink reset from taking the mega. Like, that's reasonable too. But yeah, the fact that Nyang in the OT is walking back on Freya as well, that's a bit of something, right? I feel like there are faster heroes in Overwatch, but again, not an Overwatch doctor. Not an expert. Hello, Jasmine. Okay. Can we get the clear POV? You want to watch a monkey one clip a tracer? I mean, he just got Wu-Yanged, right? I wish they had a scoreboard for these games. I wish I could see the damages. I want to see his Winter Guy's damage on Wu-Yang. This Winter Guy. Like, it's just Kame. Like, I want to see Kame's damage on Wu-Yang. Like, yeah, I mean, Kame's a DPS player on Wu-Yang. You know what I mean? Like, Kame's like a real flex, you know? I reckon you'll see like a big difference in damage from someone like him to someone like him. Because like Dongyun's like a traditional main support player. You see like Ultraviolet, you know, like the flex support players, they go fucking crazy on Wu-Yang, you know? Like insane mechanics, like insane position, like really, really fast. Whereas like main support players, like they play the role and they can get really high stats. Like you can still peel like crazy, but like they never have that same insane damage, you know? Like it's Violet and it's Ultraviolet. It's these guys that are pulling those, like, you know, they have the highest damage on their team. It's the people that are essentially DPS players. And now here, the ping pong doesn't exist, the match is over. There's another half of this though, right? God, I gotta speed up, dude. What time is it? It's 1 in the morning.
for battle.
What time is it?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Okay. Here. Positions are normal. Traces out. You gave up top. Still had recall on TP and you gave up top without them contesting you. I don't know why you did that. You got their Tracer's recall, did you not? Why have you done that? You had top. You got their Tracer's recall out. You kept your recall and your TP and your Suzu. And you gave it up. I don't like that. You should make their monkey jump top. So then your Freya, when their Tracer doesn't have recall, if they try and pinch, then your Freya will fucking dominate their monkey through this lane. So I don't know why Colorhex and Aki gave this up. They had it. They had it. They killed Bun anyway. What a treat. Bun didn't even need to try and dive top to die. She's gonna die to fucking monkey zaps. W zaps. Okay, now Punky's gonna counter on Clear, and Clear should die too. Colorhex goes deep. Punky's just the Arnsan sniper on Winston, really. He's just getting it done. Backline positions are very passive and scared though. You can see, like, always like back corner, like very safe. Like low damage. Aki has TP. He can like push through hotel here. Like Aki has TP. He's used Suzu right now. Like we're up. We can push through hotel. Buddy, some fucking permanent pocket duty. This guy can't fucking push through hotel. This guy's whole team is gonna get traded if he pushes through hotel. High Vision is just hitting every bolt. But yeah, like they've been fine so far. Kalex is holding the side. He's trying to get a one clip on Bun. He's trying to do the checkmate. Gets scouted. Whoa. Y'all got any of them DPS that can fly and shit? Feel like low key, like if the enemy monkeys be jumping here, like low key, maybe I'd want my flying DPS to be flying up into this window so that they can keep shooting their gun. And then my Kiri can TP up to here and have many angles through the high ground and a good escape route. But instead, what we have is Pink Paw spamming group up in a stadium game and 3 backliners sucking each other's dicks in the back with a shit angle where the monkey can now 3v1 block them with a bubble turn. So this is bad. This is bad. Because yeah, like Colorhex has done his bit. He's got a pinch. But these 3 are just already boxed on a comp where you shouldn't be getting boxed because Freya can press E and be up here. Does he have E? He still has E. He doesn't need to save E. Monkey just used jump and bubble. If Monkey jumps and bubbles and he's here, he can E up to here. So, yeah. And you can't be dived up here as well because you've got high ground control, so the Tracer's not pinching you. No consequences except for the fact that Clear didn't take any damage. So now they're behind in the neutral. And now Punky doesn't want to push forward and connect and kill High Vision because Punky is at a deficit on health compared to Clear because these 3 aren't shooting their guns enough and they're all boxed into a corner. High Vision should die here. High Vision took heaps of risk. Punky should be able to jump forward with Colorhex and finish this kill. Jump up, doesn't have bubble, doesn't need bubble. Aki should be able to TP up and fight, and Young should be able to swing and do heaps of damage, and Clear should be useless. But instead, High Vision lives, Punky jumps, and now Punky's the one in trouble. Now Aki's TPing, and it's all disjointed again. Now he's up top, but the timing is all wrong. What is that, Ben? What is that? Kate thinking. Like Kate from the League of Legends. Now Young is like really zoned out of the fight because the backline positions are fried. Oh. And now like the whole turn has been used trying to kill High Vision. Still like really winnable, I think. But these 2, in order to reconnect with one another, have to lose the... What's he? He's in the arch. He's in the arch. Just stay in the arch. Gets dived. Young can help with this. Young can help with this. They can help each other. You can orb Young and he can fight. He has to run away. Now Young needs help. Now Young's falling back to where he should have already been helping Dongan. Why did he wave as well? For fun. So he used his ability that pills the Tracer for fun. For his monkey that won the HP trade and the bubble trade. And now he gets forced out later. Okay. The backline's fucked up horribly here. Young lost a lot of uptime by not coming top. Not a crowded comms problem, George. All right. So yeah, the backline's fucked up by not coming top, so the health trade on the monkey doesn't go very well. By the time everyone gets to dive, because Punky loses the health trade in the end because of the fact that Young didn't have a good thing, and you can see that High Vision has more damage. That's fucked, and then Donghyun, because he Guardian Wave for fun, now doesn't have it to peel the Tracer off him, which means that he has to lose his turn, and Young doesn't shoot with him, and now they're completely disconnected. Next, Punky drops, jumps over here. This is a scary jump, I think. This is a bad jump. Punky just used his bubble up on the high ground, and he just jumped over to the hotel and just killed himself. Like here, I mean, Punk just committed suicide, right? Like there's no pinch for him, there's no help for him. He's jumping over here, there's no supports here. Aki TP'd onto him already. They'd only given up a tick. They should just be waiting. They should be waiting for these two guys to get out of their fucking corner doing nothing, because they're just completely out of the fight. But Punky's just taken a turn when he has no bubble and killed himself. So now Punky's fed, done. But like, you know, you've got to ask like what's going on in the backline right now.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Now they hold like really nice and forward. Like this is what I think, you know, I mean, we can just look at the comparison point, right? We're at 11:02 right now. Like, where's the moment where they have this same situation? Do they have the same situation with the Staggers? Bit of an invisible wall here, you know what I mean? Like, they're crossing here. Nobody's even trying to come past these walls, you know? Young could be further forward. He has all his skills, right? Young has all his skills. He's been stopped here for a bit. Like, everyone's stopped at the wall here. Everyone's stopped at the wall here. There's no, like, early pressure. You look at the difference. Like, Color Hex is behind. There's no early pressure. You compare this to 11:02. Like, look at the space that Nosebleed take. They're all the way up here. The support position for Winter is exactly the same, but they're just trying to shoot more. They're just trying to do more damage. Greed a bit, you know? Like, very much the same characters forward. A Kiri versus a Wu Yang is no great difference. Like, Wu Yang is immortal, so is Kiri. So here, like, they try, they poke a little more, they get a little bit more bang for their buck. Side fights taking place. Kiri Tracer. This is fine. Nothing wrong with this. Punky jumps to the side, away from the enemy Freya. Kitsune rushes out in main. Need a tidal blast here. Get a tidal blast here. It's a favorable trade, I'd say. Punky's just fucking in there. Jesus. 2 for 2. Good trade. Let me look at Color Hex. Color Hex and Punk went together. Aki peeled back to stop the high vision thing, so that's fine. This is reasonable. Now, we're running out of fights. There's only like 1 or 2 left. So here, now, they're holding pretty forward. Clear is up top. Nobody's using the high ground space in the way the parley was. You can see Kiri Tracer are playing bottom left. Clear jump top, so like that would have cleared high ground anyway. Color Hex is coming back to the car because he's scared about the... He was scared about someone flanking behind, I remember. Like, he was scared about someone flanking behind. But, like, if he's worried about someone flanking behind, that's someone who's behind's problem, you know? Like, you can't set up forward and left and then reposition to block right top later. So it's like, you have to pick a side. Here now, you can see Kiri Tracer are fighting Wu Yang Tracer on the left. And this space is like, it's just crap, you know? Like, it's just so awkward to fight, like, inside here. Because the Wu Yang can, like, bend it around all the corners and splash on you. Your Kiri has to get, like, really face-to-face in order to brawl properly. You're probably better off holding for, like, the softer, like, left-hand side, you know? Like, over through here, you have, like, a roof that your Freya can play on and a little bit of a longer angle. Like, no matter which way you slice it, you have one fight here, right? Like, lose a fight here, lose a fight here. It doesn't make any fucking difference. So I think they'd be better off not holding forward like this, because this space is crap and hard to deal with the Wu Yang on the side, because the Wu Yang will just come in at a safe angle and poke you out around corners. So you'd be better off playing for a longer angle where your hitscan can see, right? And your hitscan can be involved. But instead now, there's just a deep jump for clear. He has primal. He rips the primal. Punky's stuffed into a locker. Bowler, combo. Like, Young should not die here, right? They should... Color Hex is the dead one. But he's alive. He has a side angle. Like, he should not come back to his team here. Like, Kelsey's here. He has a double angle to shoot the cart. He shouldn't, like, come back to the team and, like, get back into the middle of everything. Like, he currently has the health pack perk and that's it. He's trying to, like, go pack to pack or something. But, like, he should just keep trying to, like, dance over on the side, you know? Like, he has a nice little side angle. He forces the TP out of the Kiri. He should just maintain this space and shoot anyone that walks up. Keep playing safe. But he keeps using blinks, comes out into the open, and now he's picked in the open. You know, props to Parley for hitting a shot. But at the same time, it's like, what's the reasoning for leaving the safe room in the corner? You know, the safe room in the corner was a money shot for him. And he's left it, and he's died for it. Now it's a 4v5. The hit scan has no angle to shoot around the corner. Really, he, like, doesn't have the longest lane possible. You see, like, when they were trying to dive versus high vision, like, he's far back and he's up here and he's coming from here to here, high ground to high ground, right? When Gatos Guapos are fighting, Young's never up here, which is the long lane where you can come up and go over the roof. Young's in main. And when he's falling down, like, he's getting primaled up here. But this space is like, it's just awkward as fuck. It's really close. Ah. I keep pressing one of the numbers that makes the camera move slow or something. Now here, it's like final fight. They need to play time. They need to play time. These two are so far back. Like, this is so deeply unserious. This is crazy. You still watching, Luca? Like, Young needs to learn how to rest up on these high grounds, you know? Like, to land up here, and to have, like, the double angle and, like, the good space for Freya, you know? Like, all the way down here. How the fuck are these guys pushed so far back? I think it usually happens, like, just whenever the person gets a ban, you know? Shonda. Like, if you report someone in ranked, and then they get banned, you get a notification right after they get banned, you know? What's up, Capacilly? But yeah, this shit, like, these positions are already, like, doomed to fail, you know? Like, this guy's starting on the ground when he could have been starting up on the high ground, like, inaccessible to the Tracer. They all start pushing through the right-hand side, and there's no way to flip over, you know? There's no way to push across them, because now you're in the crossfire of all these people flanking. So if these guys try to push main, they're probably going to get shot in the back on the flank and die, right? Like, Young's on the ground, dead to the Tracer. Donghoon's on the ground, dead to the flank on the right. Like, this pushback needs to be, like, just up here. Maybe Donghoon doesn't have a great option no matter which way you slice it, but I don't think you can jump from here to here as we